Hello my loves, thank you so much for joining me. So today we're going to be doing a pick a card reading to see what is coming up next, what's coming towards you in the next 30 days, what you need to know, just whatever comes up in the cards. And we have 3 groups here. Don't focus too much on what's being said on the card or what's depicted on the card. Try to use your intuition, and if you can't, I sometimes use like a random number generator, but I will place some stones on here to help you. Let's see, so I'll use rose quartz, and then I'll use red Jasper for group number 3. Okay, so we have Citrine. I believe this is Citrine for group number 1, along with the world. Okay, so that's group number 1. Group number 2 with the King of Wands and rose quartz. And we have the Sun with red Jasper for group number 3. Okay, so go ahead, pause the video, do whatever you need to do to select a pile, and I will see you at your timestamp. And I'm not even gonna like pause the video, I'm just gonna go from here. So I'll set these aside and start with group number 1. Okay, group number 1, we have the world coming up for you, and I took this as your energy, your upcoming energy, or the energy that you're stepping into. And we have, yay, you did it, now do something to celebrate a job well done. So this is really exciting energy. I'm getting a lot of confidence from you. Just, well, how do I want to say this, relinquishing in the moment. Does that even make sense? Let's see here. I think a lot of you, I don't know, I'm getting like a graduated energy with that. So some of you might have finished school, or you're going to graduate this year, or you overcame a big obstacle. And I'm hearing that could have been like releasing a relationship that was draining. I'm gonna pull some tarot out here and see what is coming in for group number 1 in the next 30 days. Just anything that needs to come up. I'm going to take 6 cards. The first 3 are going to be the present going into the future, and the last 3, or the second row, will be the future energy. So let's see here. Let's pull 6 cards for group number 1. Okay, I feel like that one to come out. Let's see, 3 more cards. And I'll take this one too. Okay, we have the 7 of Swords underneath the deck. So I'll flip these over. We have the 8 of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, and the Page of Swords, along with the Ace of Cups, the Hanged One, and the Queen of Pentacles. This is interesting energy. I'm feeling called to pull a card from the Romance Oracle deck. Just one of these. What is coming in for group number 1? Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. Okay, and then I'm just going to get my little clarifying deck here. So, group number 1, I'm seeing with the 8 of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords, some of you are getting new ideas in your career, or like turning a hobby into a stream of income. I'm seeing, or focusing on projects, like making sure that you meet certain deadlines. What else is coming through here? I do feel like some of you are having more time to invest in these ideas. And they're going to be very successful. I feel like you're going to get success from putting in the time and investing your money but actually like applying yourself and keeping yourself accountable and disciplined to consistently work on this hobby, on this business, on this project. I feel like you're making progress already. I just feel like staying committed is really going to be the key there. Okay, like staying consistent, especially with the Ace of Cups coming out below. I think a lot of you might be sitting on these ideas, and it's time for you to actually like put those ideas on display. Whether that's you making videos and putting yourself out there, or like I'm getting like software, like maybe some of you are working on some sort of software or like advancing your skills in a certain area, implementing like AI in your certain industry of work. Let's see here, what is coming through? I see that some of you, if you're not busy at work right now, it seems like some of you are like in this stagnant energy, kind of like weighing out your options and seeking out that mentorship, or seeking out like people that can kind of inspire you to get motivated. Some of you might be seeking out like communication with someone that's really busy at work. Okay, I don't know why that's coming through. I feel like some of you might be feeling kind of ignored or cut off by someone that's really busy at work. I'm going to clarify that real quick. Where's that Page of Swords? Okay. Okay, so there's definitely eyes on you. Okay, so for some of you that are at work right now, it's like you're being evaluated for some sort of promotion or a raise. This Page of Swords is kind of giving me like an evaluation. I'm also seeing that someone you've cut off or ignored is also like looking back at this situation and like wondering what to do. Okay, let me clarify the Queen of Cups. Yeah, I feel like some of you could have walked away from a situation and that's still kind of on your mind here. It's like, are we going to work out? What's the next step? Kind of just like trying to figure out your emotions here. I do feel, yeah, there's definitely like a love situation coming through here. With the let your friends help you, it might be a little bit confusing right now where it's like complicated. What is that Empress with the Eight of Pentacles? So I feel like right now it's a really good time for you to focus on your career and establishing several streams of income. That's going to help you feel comfortable, like, and secure. Okay. Yeah, it's almost like your energy right now, if you're not already focusing on this work, on this project, I feel like your energy might be a little bit distracted. We're just like procrastinating, focusing on other things. You know, when you like start procrastinating, you find everything else to do except for what you need to focus on. So it's like take that source of energy from yourself going out into these external things back into yourself. It's like unplug from these sources and plug it back into you. Which is the Hanged One. Yeah, I'm seeing like patience, consistency, working on yourself and investing in these projects, investing into these ideas that you have is really going to pay off in the future. Otherwise, with that Tower and the Ace of Cups, if you are like dwelling in your emotions and not really taking steps forward and you keep procrastinating, I feel like things are going to be like, it's almost like this self-sabotage energy with the Seven of Swords underneath the deck, where there's going to be a lesson being learned, or you're just going to see that you could have made that progress, and you're kind of like beating yourself up that, oh, I should have done it sooner, or I had the time, like, why didn't I do it? So I'm just seeing here, like, stay consistent in your goals, and reinvest that energy that you're putting into other external factors back into you, okay? Because I feel like your emotions might be like, you might be in your feelings at this time about, it's like a certain thing, and that could even be like, if when you graduate, you kind of feel bittersweet because you're stepping into a new place and a new chapter in your life where it's kind of like unknown. You don't really know what's next. So you could either fall into that procrastination period of like, oh, I'm scared to pursue these opportunities. I don't really know how to put myself out there, and just staying kind of in that hermit energy. Whereas some of you, where you have the option to put yourself out there and explore other opportunities, other skills, like sending out your resume to, it doesn't stop at graduation. And that could be kind of like a bittersweet feeling for some people that don't necessarily feel like they have it ready. Like, you're not ready, but you are. Like, you have the confidence and you're ready to move forward in the world and to contribute to society and put your gifts and skills out there. Don't keep holding yourself back, because you have really good ideas, and I think it's just putting yourself out there that's the biggest hurdle. Okay. I think you've been in a cycle that has to stop, and that cycle is procrastinating and not sharing your knowledge and ideas with the world. Especially with that, let your friends help you, like, start socializing, going out, making sure you have a circle that supports you. I think that's really going to help you in staying consistent in your goals, okay? So I love you all so much. Thank you for watching. I'm going to have to pause this and, well, for group number 2, because I have to charge my battery, but you won't even feel it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you all so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Hi, group number 2. So you selected the King of Wands, and it reads, share your inner candlelight bright enough for others to follow, which is a really nice card. I feel like you're stepping into an energy where you're getting more confidence to step out and inspire others, okay? So let's see what comes up for you. I'm gonna pull 3 cards for the present energy and then 3 for the future energy. So let's see, what does group number 2 need to know? Does group number 2 need to know? What is currently going on for group number 2? What is coming in for group number 2 in the next 30 days? I had them flipped over or turned over for group number 1, but this just feels right. Okay. We have Judgment, 7 of Cups. And the 4 of Cups. I'm getting like a purging, detoxing period for some of you with that Judgment card. Like, there's some things that you need to let go of, or just break the cycle of. Let's see here. What is coming in for group number 2? I think you already know what I'm talking about. You have a very strong intuition, and I don't know, this could be like substance use, like recreational substances that you need to kind of let go of. I don't know, that candlelight like makes me think of lighting up. Let's see what is coming in for group number 2 with the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. And the 8 of Swords. Yeah, I feel like there's like a breaking free of cycles, addictions in your group. Especially with that 4 of Cups, some of you might be like in this kind of unfulfilling bored period where you're just like, okay, what's next for me? Kind of distracted, not knowing what to invest your energy into. I feel like you have a lot of uncertainties about what's next, like, and like big questions, like, what's my purpose? I think you question a lot of the signs that the universe sends you. Like, you have a strong intuition and you know that there's a sign, but you don't necessarily know what that sign is talking about. Like, you see 555 on the clock and you're like, oh, the 555, there's a message. But then you look it up on Google and there's all these messages and you're just like, oh, I don't really know what to take away from that. You might have like trouble trusting your intuition. And trusting your gut feeling. That's really coming through, especially in romantic connections. Let me see here. Because we have the King of Cups and the King of Wands. So that makes me feel like, especially if you're a woman watching, a girl watching, a feminine watching, it feels like you have other people in your energy. Like, we have the Queen of Pentacles and then we have two. Yeah, okay, so there's like reconciliation for yourself. So some of you might be going into a cycle where you like let go of a connection and it keeps coming back around, and there's uncertainty about that. And I feel like you already have that intuition of like what to do with it. You just have you have a hard time trusting it. Where it's like, you have to trust that if this person was, like, let's say this person was taken off your path and you are still like missing them and hoping that they reach out to you, you kind of have to trust that that person was taken off your path for a reason. They could have been getting in the way of things, and instead of trying to invest your energy in manifesting this connection back, that's still going to feel like leave you feeling unfulfilled. It's important to trust your intuition and continue moving forward and seeing what's next. Like, what else can you invest your energy into that's going to upgrade your life? Like, yeah, I do see the reconciliation, but I'm feeling kind of like indifferent about it. Like, it's like exciting, but then at the same time it's like, oh, but I know I need to like let this go. For some of you, if you are married or, you know, in a long-term relationship with this person, with the Queen of Pentacles, I do feel like this reconciliation could lead to just an upgrade in your, like, taking things to the next level. I feel like that's if you already know that this person is meant for you, like they've been patient with you, they've guided you towards, like they bring you healthy habits. If this person does the opposite, where you feel anxious and you don't necessarily trust that this is your person, I feel like you need to trust that intuition and let it go. But for others, if you already know that this is your person and you feel comfortable and safe with them and secure in the connection, I feel like this is a sign that things are moving forward. And sometimes it might just be your own thinking that, you know, kind of causes stagnation in the connection where you might have trouble trusting it. But overall, I feel like there's this, yeah, and there's this, like, it goes back to being able to trust yourself, trusting your gut intuition, your gut feeling about things. I think it's important for you to do, like, the protection and security meditations if you can. You just need to, like, look it up on YouTube, like, meditation for protection, or just, like, feeling secure in your self identity. I think that's going to be important. Meditation for discernment, and or even doing like the I am affirmations to trust yourself, because I feel like with that Judgment card and the High Priestess, there's a really big need to ground yourself and trust that you do have these spiritual gifts. You're not crazy, like, and to trust that gut instinct that you have, okay? Or strengthening your intuition. Let me clarify that Judgment. I think a lot of you have tons, either you have like a connection that keeps coming back, or you have several like potential suitors. like people that still linger around that you did, like things didn't necessarily pick up from, or could have been like a past situation that didn't really like pick up. But I do see a lot of suitors here. Group number 2. Let me clarify judgment. Yes, the death and the hangman with the magician. And that's really what I'm saying. Like, if there is a connection that has, you know, moved on and it's still on your mind and you still keep like trying to manifest this person back in, like, you need to trust that you're on the right path, and you don't necessarily need to manifest someone that is meant for you. Okay? Because when we start, and this is like if you start doing like spells and, you know, messing with somebody else's free will to come back or to reconcile, it kind of keeps you in this stuck cycle where you don't fully trust the connection. You don't fully trust the universe is bringing everything that's meant to be in your life, or take people out that aren't meant to be in your life, you know? Okay, so let me clarify that High Priestess. I think some of you might be holding on to a connection that, you know, brings you a lot of pain. Let me see. Let me clarify the High Priestess to the Queen of Pentacles. And like, make sure you're not accepting breadcrumbs as well. I think that's important. Like, making a loaf out of somebody's breadcrumbs is really what I'm seeing with this energy. Like, yeah, this person might reconcile with you and they might offer you a relationship, but you really need to like think, is this somebody that I see for my long-term future? Are they gonna make my life better? What else does my group number 2 need to know? And if this person is contributing to your life and making things better, like, and being patient, taking their time with you to allow things to progress, I feel like you have a pretty stable connection that's gradually growing. But for some of you, there's just a feeling of anxiety or not feeling sure and constantly needing reassurance. I do feel like the scales are balancing in the sense that, you know, if this person needs to apologize to you or you want like a peaceful resolution with this person, I do feel like you're going to receive that in the future. But ultimately, there's just this feeling of, if you know that this isn't right for you, you need to start investing that energy back into yourself so you can, you know, get your light back. I feel like these relationships sometimes suck the life out of us and the light out of us, where we become so concerned on like what's next or what's to come. Why didn't they like me? Or just like a bunch of questions. Why? And, you know, trying to piece things together, trying to make sense of the future. And we don't ultimately know that. We can't really predict what someone else is going to do or like be very specific with it. We know that the current energy, it could potentially lead to a certain outcome, but we shouldn't base our life on somebody else's decisions, especially if they're not in your life or they're not even someone that you can fully rely on. Do I make sense? I hope I'm making sense here, because, you know, it's hard to be in this energy of like missing someone, wanting them to be back in, but knowing they're not meant for you, just not understanding that and trusting it. You know, like, you know that this person isn't right for you and you keep holding on, and that might be an ego-based decision, or because you've invested time and energy into the connection, it's kind of hard to let it go. But with this Four of Cups energy, it's giving like a depressed type of feeling. Like, I don't know if this person made you depressed or just sucked the light out of you. But, you know, if this person is contributing to your life and they're upgrading you and just like helping you feel secure in yourself, in your femininity, like, I think this is an amazing connection, and you should take things slow with them and see where it goes. But ultimately, you need to focus on what's right for you. If this person isn't coming in and being the person that you need to feel secure, I don't fully feel like you need to invest in this person, because like, yeah, even though they do have feelings for you with the King of Cups, I just feel like you're vibrating on different energies, or just like different lifestyles, or you know, I feel like you have a different kind of purpose that this person doesn't fully understand. With the King of Wands and the King of Cups underneath the deck, like there's just opposing energies here. And you need someone to make you feel secure. And that's like the biggest thing coming in. If you don't feel like you can trust this person, if you feel like they give you anxiety, and you've known that like this isn't something that you want, I think you need to trust that gut feeling and stop trying to call in a relationship that you know isn't fulfilling you. Okay? And don't settle. I think that's like the biggest thing, not to settle here. Because you have tons of opportunities. You have tons of opportunities. You just need to pick one and invest time into it, whether that's like picking up a new skill, picking up a new hobby, turning a business idea into turning a hobby idea into a business, or exploring different ways to invest your money, whether that's like having a diverse portfolio, or learning about stocks and index funds. I don't know. Okay? That's going to be up to you. And it could even be like a creative gift, you know, going out more, just making your life feel more full without this person that is giving you anxiety. Whereas some of you, this person, if you're in this connection, I do feel like there's a sense of trust, but also is that out of comfortability, being comfortable, you know, and just staying with what's familiar, even knowing that you're meant for more, or that's not enough for you. Like, you keep going back to that person from your past that keeps you stuck because they're familiar to you, when you know that you don't want their lifestyle, or you want more out of life, and they don't fully match that energy. I hope you're understanding where I'm coming from. But that's really what I'm seeing here. I want to clarify what that King of Cups is. Like, why? Or the reconciliation. Let me get one card for that reconciliation. King of Cups. What is that about? It's okay to be picky and have boundaries, okay? It's okay to have standards. And not that you don't have standards, but it's okay. Like, don't bend your standards for people, okay? If you have the standard to not drive your car on the first date, and this person asks you to drive to them on the first date, don't bend that boundary. You know, be like, no, I want someone to, you know, send me an Uber, or whatever the case. You don't necessarily need to have this person pick you up, but I'm saying be clear in your boundaries. Okay, you can meet them at a restaurant by you. Like, why do they have to ask you to come to them? Yeah, and that's that like Knight of Cups, King of Cups energy. There's definitely someone that you keep tabs on, or you keep going back to. There's a cycle that keeps repeating of reconciliation, just because there's like a strong connection, strong emotional connection, or like a lot of physical attraction here. I mean, the D might be bomb, you know, the D is fire. But ultimately, I feel like it's like the lion isn't on, you know, they're not. Yeah, I don't know why I'm seeing it like that. Like, you might be taming the beast a little bit, but like at the end of the day, it's a beast, and you're not fully getting your needs met by them. I don't know if, does that make sense to anyone? Oh my gosh. But yeah, I'm like seeing, like, don't go back just because you're comfortable with the situation, or you don't feel like you deserve more. Like, are you going back to this connection because you feel like you're not going to find somebody better? What are you ultimately seeking out of that connection? And just like holding on because it's like a boost of confidence, an ego boost, or because you actually think there's growth there. And if there is a potential of growth, is that kind of growth the kind of growth that you want in your life? You know? I don't know. I'm just a reader here. Let me see. That King of Cups keeps calling my attention. Who is this King of Cups anyways? Like, oh my gosh. It's like, I don't know why I'm seeing this, but like you're stepping out of the house. It's like, oh, you find your light. Oh my gosh. That's so interesting. It's like you're finding your light again. You know, it's burning. And it's like a small one, but it's still burning. It's like you're getting out of the house, and then you get a call from inside of the house being like, where are you? Like, can we cuddle and watch movies? And you're just like, oh, I guess I'll like put the light away. I don't know. It's like this person could be holding you back, you know, and there's like stagnancy with this person. I don't feel like they're, and there's just like, I'm invested, so I keep going back. But you know what to do, okay? I was gonna say, you know what to do with that big fat butt. Okay, otherwise, I think we know. I think I've relayed the message to you. Group number 2. What else does group number 2 need to know? Just a side message. I didn't do this for group number 1. I think it's, if you're not already, I think you need to start, you know, not putting all your eggs in one basket. I'll just leave it at that. And have fun with life. Communicate your boundaries. That's important. I feel like I wanted to say one other thing for this group. It's not coming to me. Ooh, what is this? It's the 7 of Pentacles again. For some of you, if this person is bringing you the security that you need and, you know, steps up to the plate to be someone that you need to feel secure, then I don't see why not. But you're gonna have to be, it's up to you. Like, you're gonna have to follow your intuition on this. Okay, group number 2, I think that was your message. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Thank you all so much for watching. I love you all so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Okay, so we are going to go into group number 3. Those of you that selected, oh, let me put this, selected the red Jasper with the Sun card, and it reads, give yourself permission to experience joy. I love this card. I love seeing the sun. And like, what's different about this one, it's a mature person. You know, usually it's like a little girl or a little boy holding a red flag and just enjoying the day. Oh, look. Oh my gosh, literally the sun just came out. I feel like you're growing up. I don't know. Let me see. What does group number 3 need to know? Oh, nope. What does group number 3 need to know? What is coming in? So we have the Knight of Wands. As I say, what is coming in? Okay. You're going to start getting a lot more energy. You're just feeling motivated, feeling sexier, feeling hot. It might be getting warmer. That might be contributing to it. But like working out, just feeling good about yourself, feeling confident, feeling like you can enjoy the day. What is coming in for group number 3? Whoa, whoa. We have the King of Wands. Interesting. I don't know. I'm feeling like the connection's going to get spicy. And we have the 8 of Pentacles. The 10 of Wands underneath the deck. I don't know. Let's see. Let me pull from the Romance Oracle. What is coming in for group number 3? What do I need to know? What does group number 3 need to know about this reading? What do they need to take away from it? You deserve love. You are lovable. Very soon. Ooh, okay. Didn't I say? It just feels like it's going to get spicy soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Okay. So I feel like, with the Knight of Wands, King of Wands, things are going to be picking up for you. Just overall feeling more confident in yourself, allowing yourself to really explore what's out there and put yourself out there. This feels really good. I'm going to say here with a Knight of Wands, let's clarify. Ooh, the Ace of Cups. Okay, that feels like a person, right? It feels like a person coming in, but also just more self-love to you, taking care of your body. That goes into exercising. That goes into, you know, love, nourishing your body. Your body's really coming through. Oh, the Queen of Wands. Literally, I feel like you're going to start feeling so much better about your appearance. Like, because you're taking care of yourself, okay? So that might be the current energy that you're feeling right now, to feel more motivated. And I do feel like you're going to be stepping up those self-care routines, having a morning routine, an afternoon routine, and an evening routine, just setting up yourself for success for the next day. I feel like you're going to feel a lot better. Like, especially if you've been feeling kind of like, we are coming out of winter, so some of you might be, you know, trying to shed off that extra weight or put on weight. Whatever your fitness goals are, I feel like you're going to start setting a routine for that and really sticking to it. And that goes into that self-love, okay? And with that, I feel like that goes into, you deserve love, and you're going to start appreciating this and like acknowledging it and believing it. You know, sometimes we hear it all the time, like, oh yeah, you deserve love. But if you're not feeling it, like, you're not really going to necessarily embody that energy. But it feels here like you're embodying the energy. You're growing up. You're coming into this physical, like, it goes into that maturing energy that I said in the beginning, like your body, really appreciating the body for what you matured into. Does that make sense? And with this energy, just appreciating yourself, loving your body, loving yourself is going to bring in connections that, you know, are attracted to you. You're going to feel very attractive during this period. I feel like people are already like, what's the word that I'm thinking of? Sprinkling in. Some of you already have like people contacting you, reaching out from the past, or new people wanting to meet you or complimenting you while you're out. Let's see here. The World. Okay, with the Ace of Swords. Yeah, I feel like some of you might be hearing back from an opportunity. What kind of opportunity? What is this? Eight of Swords and the Six of Wands. Okay, so it's like you're hearing back from opportunities here. I don't know if you've been like applying to places, or this feels like an application process where you like hear back and then you're happy to hear back from this situation. I don't know, with this Temperance in the World, I feel like there's like a precipice. I don't know if that even is the right word here, where there's just like, you've been patient. You've been patient with the situation. You've been kind of in a cycle. You've been under like observation. I think this is your guides. I feel like this is your guides with this World card, where you've been like on observation, and the universe is kind of like aligning things for you to match up to what you've been manifesting, or what you've been energizing, if that makes sense. Like what you've been putting your attention to. It's like gonna align for you. I think you've done a lot of progress in the ways of thinking, like your mindset. I think you're stepping into this energy where like you're stepping out of your familiar way of thinking, and it's like you're open to what the universe has to say. And I feel like you've been trying to be more open to spirituality, or you already are, and like you've been meditating, or you've been thinking about this, or just, you know, having more of an open mind to manifestations, to spirituality, to the universe, and opening yourself up is really allowing the universe to observe where you currently are, where you're headed, and aligning things for you. I don't know, that it like seems like such a woo woo message, but I definitely feel it. And I think this goes into like strengthening and activating your chakras, like aligning your chakras is really coming into play. So if you feel like called to do that, I feel like you're already doing it. It feels like you're already doing it, and you've been like under observation, and things are aligning for you. Okay. And some of you just like needed that confirmation. So let me see here with the Four of Pentacles and the King of Wands. What is this? Four of Pentacles. The Sun, the Devil, underneath the Eight of Pentacles. That is very interesting with the Sun. What is the Devil about? What is this Devil about? Oh, the Three of Swords. Interesting. I feel like... okay, like a very clear message here. If you've been getting rejected, like, I should say like an application process, like maybe things haven't been following through for you. Or you feel like things aren't really working out in your career, and there's just like a rejected feeling. Okay, like your ego might be a little bit hurt because you've been rejected, maybe by several jobs, or just you don't really feel like you see progress in the current job that you're at, or there's just a sense of stagnancy in your career and feeling like bad about that, feeling upset or just disheartened. I feel like there's going to be a certain connection coming in to help you, whether that's just networking, having this person inspire you in a sense. Let me see. Like there's a period of recovery. Like I think you need to sit on what you... Sorry guys, so it cut off. I really see here that you need to focus on setting clear intentions and what you want out of this career, and not allowing your emotional state to govern your productivity. Okay, I hope that's making sense, because I see here that, I mean, some of you could be holding on to, or like dwelling over these feelings of just feeling disheartened in this, you know, career aspect, but also there could be like a situationship that could be interfering with you that had a lot of drama. With the King of Wands, with the Five of Wands, it feels like there was someone that was bringing in drama into your life, okay? And this person might have been, there could have been a separation here where someone walked away, you cut this person off, they cut you off. Whatever happened here, I feel like it was meant to happen for a reason, so that you can invest your time and energy in other things. But for some of you, you had to go through this recovery period to really reflect on what kind of relationship you want, and also what kind of career you want. Like if you're unemployed right now and you keep applying and keep getting rejected, it might not be fully aligned with you. And this goes into like things are aligning for you. Okay, there's like a rest period here. Let me see here. Let's see what this Four of Pentacles and the King of Wands is. Like some of you could be trying to hold on to a connection that, you know, isn't right for you, that brought in a lot of drama. Yeah, and that's where that like procrastination thing comes in. The Hanged Man with the Eight of Pentacles. I feel like some of you have been procrastinating in your career due to a connection. Is this right? Yep. Oh my goodness. And that's that Knight of Wands energy coming in. Yep. And all wands. This person has straight up wands. Like, I don't know. And the Six of Pentacles underneath the deck, or in reverse. So I feel like someone was keeping you in a cycle with somebody else. This could resonate for some of you. Maybe they just weren't giving you all the attention that you deserved, or they were breadcrumbing the connection with you, but not fully being this person that you needed. And like keeping you in a situationship. They were dating around. I don't know what was going on with this person. I just don't feel like they were in their best self or healthiest self, and they were bringing drama in, or there was a lot of drama surrounding the connection here. Let me see here. Yeah, I feel like this person was breadcrumbing you in a sense, and it's like, I do feel like they're in your circle heavy. Like, they're in your energy, and they're going to be coming back around, but you need to set firm boundaries if this is something that you actually want. Because it feels like you're stepping out of this energy, but as soon as they come back in, you're back into this like sad, like anxious energy. What does my group number 2 need to know? What's going to come out of this connection? I don't know. This is the asshole of the deck, and the Seven of Swords just gives me like self-sabotage, deceits, like someone deceitful, lying. I don't know. I feel like this person could have been self-sabotaging, where, you know, they get strong feelings and then they just don't let it progress. But I think you need someone that's going to uplift you and not keep you in this like confused energy of like, what are we? What's next? I want, like, just keeping you guessing. Ultimately, I feel like this person gave you a lot of anxiety, and it was hard to see where the connection was fully going. Okay. And it's like, I feel like you want to hold on because you've worked so hard on it, or you actually showed up as someone stable or consistent in this connection, and you were trying to work things out, but I just feel like you deserve a lot more, and it's not fully in alignment with you. I don't know. 8, yeah. And I was gonna say, it just feels like a karmic connection where you had to learn something out of this connection and go from there. I was gonna say that the 8 reminds me of like chakras aligning, and then 8 came out as well. And the Knight of Wands. I feel like you're making progress, but just don't stay stagnant in this 8 energy of like dwelling on the emotions that were invested in this. Like, invest that energy back into you. And I feel like that's definitely what you're feeling called to do, and you will start seeing things align for you, and you will start seeing things work out for you. Trust your intuition. Okay, I feel like you really need to trust yourself, like your self-esteem. Trust that you deserve love. You know, don't stay in these connections that, you know, breadcrumb you or give you anxiety and keep you confused, because ultimately it's going to drain your energy, and you need to have that energy for yourself. Okay. I hope that makes sense. I love you all so much. I do see a person here that, you know, is going to be coming back around, is kind of, you know, and they might step up, you know, and give you the energy that you want, but I feel like you need to take your time with it and make sure that this person matches your energy and improves your life, is there to support you and make you feel like you're beautiful. I feel like this person just needs to make you feel like you're the one, you know. But if they're keeping you anxious, breadcrumbing you, not necessarily giving you the attention that you deserve, and giving you the anxiety, I just don't feel like you should invest more into this person than they invest into you. Okay? And set those boundaries. Be clear. Be firm. If this person wants to keep you around as a friend and just like, I don't know, you see, I feel like there's a lot of anxiety around this situation. You really need to be clear that you deserve love and you're not going to settle for breadcrumbs or like being a pen pal or just be like a sexual connection here. I feel like you know you deserve more and you need to trust that. Okay? Stop getting into your mind and, you know, allowing those thoughts of just not fully understanding your self-worth, because you are deserving of a connection that doesn't bring you drama and that makes you feel stable and secure, and like emotionally stable as well. I feel like some of you could have been like, yeah, well, this person paid for everything, they did make me feel secure, but like, did they make you feel secure in all aspects? So just be open to the universe, be open to what's next. And, you know, I feel like things are going to start aligning for you. I feel like some affirmations to look into would be like, life is becoming easy and fun. Like, things are aligning for me. Just start trusting the universe that things are being brought in for you and things happen for you, not to you. If you had to let go of this connection, it was for a reason. And who knows, it might come in later where they are mature and they're ready to take things to the next level. But right now, you need to focus on you. Invest that energy into your career. Invest that energy into your self-love. Invest this disheartened energy back into yourself. And things are really going to start moving forward for you. Is there a last message for group number 3? The healing. The star with the 4 of Pentacles. I feel like it's important for you. Excuse me. It's important for you to do those chakra alignments. I keep getting that for you. Like those meditations to align your chakras or to activate certain chakras. Start looking into chakras and seeing which ones you feel like might be misaligned for you. I'm getting like the root chakra might be significant here. So you're setting up that's like self-identity, protection, like your just look into it, because I can't really think of it from the top of my head, but I keep wanting to say your root and sacral chakras. Okay, so that's really standing out to me, and activating those, aligning your chakras, maybe even going to a crystal shop and seeing what kind of crystals stand out to you. But I do feel like there's going to be progress here, and you just need to be open. You need to be open and work on your projects. Put that energy into yourself. See, it's like give that energy back into yourself, and you will be rewarded. Okay. Okay. I feel like that's where I'm gonna end this. Let go of your anxiety here. Okay, you're leaving it here. You're gonna leave it with me, and I'm gonna clear it out. Okay, guys, I love you all so much. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.